Testing. Design thinking. Follow these steps for testing your prototype. Step 1. Prototype. When testing, keep in mind, test the prototype, not the user. Think about what question you are testing in your testing stage. How will you test your prototype? Focus group? Interview? Observation? My testing phase. My prototype still needs to go through several iterations before completion. I worked to test out the ideas for the year-long project with a focus group or fellow teachers. The questions I was trying to answer were how feasible would this project be and what other activities could I incorporate to make the community project come alive. For more information on the testing phase of design thinking, visit the website below. Problem of practice. The question my prototype worked to solve. Students were not engaged in the science and social studies curriculum. Solution. Design a community-based year-long cross-curricular project. Step 2. Scenario. Think about your scenario for testing. Try and create the parameters as much as possible that the users will be interacting with your design. In some situations, this might be more difficult than others, but do your best to create an authentic test. My testing phase. Since my prototype is still several iterations away from a finished product, my testing phase was best done with a focus group of teachers reviewing the design format for my project. My testing scenario. Due to spring break and some other extenuating circumstances, I was unable to test in a small group of students or with my colleagues. Instead, I tested my prototype with another teacher friend and with my husband. I was able to get some valuable feedback from them after they discussed and viewed my prototype. Step 3. Interacting with users. Explain. Give your testers some background about your prototype and design for the test. Create some context for your testers to better understand your design. My testing phase. I briefly discussed with my focus group where my ideas stemmed from, a short overview of the entire project, and where I plan to go from here. With this more background knowledge, I hoped to give my users a better understanding of my project before the test began. Step 4. Observing and collecting feedback. Think about how you plan to collect the feedback given on your prototype. Record the testing session. Take notes on the discussions. Ask a third party to take notes. Observe the user's interaction with the prototype. Try not to interfere with the tester's interactions with the prototype. My testing phase. To collect feedback, I recorded the session so that I didn't miss important suggestions or feedback and took notes on my prototype throughout. Let's review some key concepts. Think about the question you want your test to answer. Create an authentic scenario context for the test. Collect user feedback. I will leave you with this quote from Bert Rutan. Testing leads to failure, and failure leads to understanding. Do not go into your test thinking that your prototype is finished, but rather go on with an open mind, understanding that you will receive feedback that will lead to change in your prototype. Testing will lead to failures, but we will be able to learn from our failures to make our prototype even better. Credits. Thank you for watching.